This week, we're blowing the lid off of Long Island City. We're exploring New York's new It neighborhood, its incredible waterfront parks, and remnants of its industrial past. We are chowing down on award-winning burnt tips topped with foie gras, melt-in-your-mouth macaroons, bag of brunch that Elvis would have loved, and washing it all down at the only beach bar in the city. Plus, I channel my inner MacGyver. If you're gonna light me on fire, you're gonna pay me well.
Walking around and feeling fine. Sun is shining in my face. Crossing the street 'cause I'm passing by. Thinking how I love this place. Can you feel the wind in your hair? I look out for you, I'll be there.
Known for its waterfront parks and thriving art scene, Long Island City is fast becoming a serious destination for urban adventure seekers. The rapid gentrification of the neighborhood has seen a flood of new residents, from young families to nightlife lovers. But what you may not know is just how long Long Island City has been making headlines.
This area in Queens was first settled by the Dutch in the early 1650s. It was a series of small villages and farming communities, and it stayed that way for almost 200 years. In 1850, speculative builders from Manhattan came in because they heard that the Long Island Railroad was coming to the neighborhood. 20 years later, in 1870, Long Island City was born. It was an early consolidation effort to bring together almost a dozen small villages to create the third largest city in New York. And now is becoming one of the most important residential and green spaces anywhere in the city.
If Long Island City had the building of the LIRR to thank for its rapid growth in the 19th century, then a reminder of its industrial decline in the 20th century can be found right here.
Now we're here at Gantry State Park. Started 1998. It's a 10-acre park run by the state of New York, and really what's behind me has become the High Line of Queens. These wonderful historic vestiges that within 20 years became useless, well, now they're absolutely wonderful and frame this beautiful park with an incredible riverfront plaza that is really the centerpiece and the start of the gentrification of Long Island City.
Now, if you come check out the park on the weekend, you are in luck, because just a couple of blocks away is a killer brunch spot with one dish that will totally blow you away. They call Vernon Street the neighborhood's restaurant row, and at the forefront of the foodie movement is the cleverly titled LIC. The cozy space was previously a railroad apartment. It may be small, but the flavors, those are big. I've heard you have this dish called the red eye. What is it?
The chef created when he was up late one night and he was like reading about Elvis and what he liked to eat, and then he wanted to do his own take on that particular sandwich. So it's pretty much French toast bread, peanut butter, bananas, applewood smoked bacon, and then it's topped with some fresh fruit and a balsamic reduction, which is pretty amazing. Like once you get that sweet and
Sweet and salty
taste all together, it's like a great marriage in the mouth. So
all right, well, I know you guys have one waiting for me.
yes.
Can you go get it?
Yes, I'll go get it.
Whoa.
You get a free t-shirt if you can finish eating it.
You really?
No.
Good. That's like crazy good.
Yeah.
This can't be light in calories.
Yeah, that's fat-free, sugar-free. We'll keep the calorie count a secret.
That's insane, guys. You got to come down here to LIC and check out the red eye.
Yes.
Because it rocks. I'm going to finish this now. And I'm going to get my free t-shirt. LIC is proof that the neighborhood has moved from urban decay and graffiti tags to baby strollers and mimosas. But have no fear, the graffiti has not disappeared. It's only moved to a place where it's celebrated for what it truly is: art.
We are in front of the 200,000 square foot former warehouse that is now the Fun Factory.
What is the Fun Factory?
The Fun Factory was this brilliant idea created by Pat DeWillow in 1993 and the Graffiti Terminators.
Who are the Graffiti Terminators?
They're an organization that tried to get young graffiti artists off the street who are tagging things illegally and bring them into a structured environment here, inside and outside the building, where their art could flourish. The Fun Factory is an evolutionary work of art in itself. You have to apply for a permit, be approved, and then you can come and tag the building with your skill, and it evolves. People come here from all over the world, both to tag the building and to enjoy the art. Because what's wonderful is you come back 6 months later, it's a completely different canvas. Now, this building has been closed to the public on the inside since 2009 for structural reasons. The problem is that now there's talk of tearing it down. The owner of the site wants to develop it into a high-rise building, kind of like the one right behind it. Citibank behind it, the tallest building in Queens, one of the buildings that led to this movement. This building, it's a standard story. First come the artists, then come the patrons of the arts, and then come the real estate brokers.